Some other places, but that is very cold. Aisha, thank you. Let's bring in former White House Deputy Strategic Communications Director Roma Duravi and California GOP Chairwoman Jessica Milan Patterson. Thank you both for coming on. I very much appreciate it. I hope you're both in warm climes. I know you are, Jessica. She's sitting next to me. I'm going to play this soundbite. This was the former president at the town hall, and a lot of people were surprised when he said this, and I wonder if you were as well, Roma. Watch.
If you are the nominee, which I know you expect to be, who would be in the running for vice president?
Well, I can't tell you that, really. I mean, I know who it's going to be.
Give us a hint.
I'll give you. We'll do another show sometime.
Well, what about any of the people who you've run against? Would you be open to mending fences with any of them?
I will.
Not sure if you or Roma, but a lot of people in the GOP very surprised that he has already picked a VP candidate.
Well, look, there's only one person who knows who the VP is, and that's President Trump. And he'll share that when he wants to. I'm sure he has the American people on the tip of their toes. I know that all of us political pundits are dying to know who it is. But for now, the American people are really focused on picking the best person to be the next president. And it's very clear that that person is President Trump. Just today, you saw a brand new Rasmussen poll that has him 8 points ahead of Joe Biden. It's a national poll. And if you don't want to believe the polls, just pay attention to what's actually happening across the country. It is the issues that have been absolutely destroyed. All of the progress that President Trump made has been ruined in just 3 years under Joe Biden. So I don't think that the Democrats are going to be able to distract Trump by dragging him into the courtroom. He's focused on the finish line.
Any guess who you think it might be, Jessica?
I think there's a lot of names out there, right? We've got Governor Nome, who is at the top of people's minds. We've got Senator Scott that has gotten out of the race. You know, and certainly we have Nikki Haley, Ambassador Haley, who's still in the race. So if he's interested in mending fences, I think there's a lot of people to choose from.
I have one more question for you because I want to play this soundbite because this is at the debate between DeSantis and Nikki Haley. Got a little bit rough at the end. Watch.
He's only mad about the donors because the donors used to be with him, but they're no longer with him now.
She's got this problem with ballistic podiatry, shooting herself in the foot every other day, saying things that now she doesn't even take questions from people.
This is not a time where you have to have pettiness. I wish Donald Trump was up here on this stage. He's the one that I'm running against.
Do you see her beating DeSantis in Iowa?
I think that this interesting poll that came out today is, you know, certainly a snapshot in time.
Yeah.
What everybody's going to be worried about is turnout. We see that this could be the coldest day on record.
Right.
Governor DeSantis was talking about having 30,000 people that have committed to caucusing for him. It's all going to be about turnout, and this is what they're going to be worried about the next few days.
Roma, the poll that Jessica is talking about is the USA Today Suffolk poll. Puts up on the screen because it's very interesting. It says that Nikki Haley is now leading, right? Between DeSantis, I'm just saying that Trump has got a 34-point lead. Nikki Haley now leading Ron DeSantis by 7 points. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's really exciting to see the other candidates and the way that their numbers are moving. You know, I've said from the beginning that although this is a race for second place, it is important for the American people to pay attention to these other candidates that are running. Why? Because they're not going to get a straight answer from the media when it comes to what the Republican Party truly stands for. And that is what you're seeing here. Every time you watch one of these primary debates, you're going to learn something new about the Republican Party. And I've heard from many friends, I'm from California myself, in California, had lived in New York City, in D.C. here now, and many of the liberals, these are liberal cities, are saying, Nikki Haley sounds interesting. Vivek is really smart, and they're paying attention. They might just flip to register as a Republican.
I want to put this up on second choice on the thing and get your take very quickly. Put up second choice. DeSantis is actually leading by a good margin for second choice. I've got 10 seconds for you to wrap us up here, Jessica.
It's very clear that President Trump, this is his to lose, right?
Yeah.
He is out there. He's the front runner, and he's going to be working hard to make sure all of his people are coming out. And there is a huge effort on all of those candidates' parts to get that second spot because it makes a difference when you come to New Hampshire.
Jessica, thank you. Roma, thank you very much. Coming up, we are continuing to monitor the response from the Iranian-backed